Hey, what's up guys, Bo HD here, and this is the Xiaomi Black Shark 2. It's a high-end gaming phone that launched earlier this year with a relatively cheap price. But we thought we'd revisit the device because it's held up very well over the months and can be picked up for even less now. The Black Shark 2 has a really unique design that's certainly not going to be for everyone, but it embodies what a textbook gaming phone might look like. It's got a two-tone metal and glass design on the rear with some green accents and RGB light strips on the sides that can be customized to your liking in the settings. Are they necessary? Absolutely not, but they are cool and they can be lit up when you tap certain buttons when gaming, or they can be lit up to indicate your phone is charging. There's actually a bunch of different settings you can configure. Another hardware-related gaming feature is a physical slider to turn on Shark mode. When this is activated, you will receive no notifications, no incoming calls, and the phone will be reconfigured to clear memory and improve performance. You'll get access to the games you have installed on your phone, and you can connect to physical game pads that are sold separately. Simply sliding the physical slider on the left of the phone will exit you out of Shark mode almost instantly. So you can kind of toggle this on and off if you want to game or if you want to use your phone. Other than that, the phone feels a lot like some of the flagships we've been seeing this year. Unfortunately though, it does keep with the trend of axing the headphone jack, which is one thing on a regular phone, but on a gaming phone, it just seems like a pretty silly thing to do. The display measures in at 6.39 inches and it features an AMOLED panel with a 1080 by 2340 resolution and a 403 pixel per inch index. It's not the best looking display out there and it doesn't have the thinnest bezels, but one thing it does do well is its touch response speed. It has a 240 Hz touch report rate and a touch response speed of 34.7 milliseconds, which is down from 43.5 milliseconds from its predecessor. It even beats out the response speed of the Asus ROG Phone 2, which has a latency of 49 milliseconds. So what this means is your actions will be recorded faster, which could help you pull off more wins in an online game because every millisecond matters. Now, the 240 Hz touch report rate is not the same thing as the refresh rate. This display unfortunately only has a standard 60 Hz refresh rate, which is lacking compared to other gaming phones. It would have been nice to see 120 Hz or even 90 Hz. But one of my favorite features is the phone's pressure-sensitive display that lets you reassign controls to more convenient locations on the screen. All you have to do is swipe in from the top corner of the screen while you're gaming in landscape mode, and the UI will let you choose which two button mappings you'd like to change and where you'd like them to live on the screen. And you can customize the sensitivity depending on how hard you want to press the screen. It's a lot like 3D Touch on an iPhone, but exclusive for gaming. Now, one of the most important things about a gaming phone is its performance, and the Black Shark 2 is no slouch. It packs a Snapdragon 855 processor with up to 12 gigabytes of RAM and up to 256 gigabytes of storage. However, the base model does feature 6 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes of storage. Even though it's not the 855 Plus chipset, which is like the newest, highest end Snapdragon processor, it still offers plenty of power to handle some of the most graphic intensive apps on the Play Store. I haven't noticed any lagging or stuttering in my usage. And with the 4000 milliamp hour battery, you can expect to get a full day to a day and a half of moderate to heavy usage. But obviously, if you are playing games like this phone is intended, you're gonna probably need to charge it later in the day. It really just depends on how much you use the phone, but there is 27 watt fast charging, so you can get 65% of a charge in only about 30 minutes or so. There are dual front-facing stereo speakers to help you get immersed in your gaming. The top speaker excels in higher notes, while the bottom speaker does well with the low ends, so together you get a fairly balanced sound. And yeah, there are two camera sensors on the rear, but they're nothing special. They're mostly there to help round out this phone. Photos in well-lit environments will come out with lots of detail, although they do tend to be oversaturated. Dynamic range is pretty strong too, but low-light photos definitely do suffer quite a bit with noise. It's pretty much what you'd expect for a phone in this price range, especially one that's clearly focused on gaming features above all else. As we approach the end of the year, the Black Shark 2 still holds up very well. I think if you're a big mobile gamer and you don't want to shell out $900 for the Asus ROG Phone 2, I think you'll love the Xiaomi Black Shark 2. The base model starts at $519 and works with GSM carriers here in the US. If you're interested, I'll place a link in the description of this video. With that said, guys, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you right back here in the next one. See ya.